Hey, how's it? This is the foundation. Giving you my final thoughts of the Dallas Cowboys versus Green Bay Packers loss, 34-24. I got drowned, bro. I was gone. I was boss. I was calling the predator. Remember the Arnold Schwarzenegger? I was all of that last night. Yeah, but usually I spread them out pretty good. Fourth quarter, I start getting that nice little buzz and all that. But this one, I was just like, I was drinking beer and I was like, bro, I need something stronger. Give me, I'll try vodka. Oh, you know what? This is not helping. I need the Jack Daniel. I was going every which way already. But anyway, yeah, because this game was frustrating. Like that first offensive series, I was like, I was going, bro, we're gonna kill him. Then all of a sudden, the first mistake happens. Whether it be Dak got to throw the ball better, whether it be Cooper, he got to hold on to the pass. Packers took advantage and all that. The second interception by Dak, that was just a, whether the holding call, whatever, you know, it happened. Whatever Zeke had a great run out of it. They pushed them back, and then next thing you know, Dak throws a bat, makes a poor decision and all that. Makes a poor decision, so again, the Packers defense, while they gave up a lot of yards and all that, but they capitalized on some plays where the Packers, if you take away those turnovers, the Packers, their defense was looking just as bad as ours. Um, and again, that's why we cannot take away the ball. We cannot take away the ball, so it always makes it that much harder for our offense, and our special teams is whatever already. Um, Our offensive line, man, I don't know if I can even make an argument that we top five anymore. Zach Martin is struggling, with some injuries. Um, maybe Travis Frederick is not fully back from his illness. He looked good at times, but he's just not like that. Connor Williams, while we had hope because of the way he had a game against Aaron Donald, he's been very inconsistent. Tyron Smith, same thing as Zach Martin. The stuff injuries piling up. Um, Lyle Collins, our one solid guy, he had his struggles yesterday too, and now he's injured. So, you know, defensively, man, our defensive tackles cannot get off too. I mean, Malik Collins looks good at times, but then he gets blocked up, and Tristan Hill, man, our second round pick, man, he got stonewalled, and he's gotta make plays where he needs to make a play, so then they gotta double team. He's gotta force the issue and all that, because then now you making our linebackers, they gotta fight two blocks and all that, and they couldn't, and they wasn't doing a well enough job of doing that. Leighton Vander Esch, he had a bad game. He was getting juked all over the place. Um, Byron Jones, Quinn, D Law, they couldn't get consistent pressure. Byron Jones, I thought this would be a tailor-made game for him because of because of the size of the wide receivers, the physicality of the receivers. I thought game was gonna, be a game where he can really, shut down somebody, but he struggled. Cheeto had a better game, and yeah, so then the whole thing happened. Zeke was taken out of the game. Zeke was having some great runs. He was having some, I think he was averaging like over 5 yards a carry. Um, Whatever. I usually don't do that, but then I gotta put a picture out there. Um, and then so as soon as they said that, they basically went, well, we cannot use Zeke already. They was doing everything in their power to get Aaron Jones the ball. They put him outside. They ran a screen out there. They put him outside. They ran a slant to him. They gave him opportunities. They put him on swing routes. They was doing everything they can. And you saw Zeke made that 25-yard catch, which I'll get into that a little bit later. But you know, Zeke has shown that he can catch the ball. It's just they don't. Kellen Moore is not doing what I thought he would have done. He would have find more ways to get Zeke involved. He is not there. But yeah. Uh, And now going to that sequence now, the referees basically chopped Garrett's feet off by you know by that first one. Then now the first one, yeah, I understand it. Even though like I don't agree with the call, whatever. But then when the referee was like, "Well, throw the flag," then Amari makes a great catch and he's like, "You let me throw the flag. Here you go." I mean, what was me? I would have beaten him in his face because it's not like I'm gonna ruin his vision anyway. So, but yeah, so now Garrett is forced to challenge that other play, and then now he has no challenges left. He has took away his timeouts, whatever. But having said that, now Jimmy Graham stumbles into Jeff Heath, defensive holding. Cannot challenge that. The Michael Gallup, the third interception, the Michael Gallup's getting slapped across his head, helmet being pulled down, whatever. Now Garrett cannot challenge that, and then that's what happened. So and then and then this is what I feel like right now with going on with the Cowboys. Cowboys is guilty into proven innocent. The Zeke. I mean, again, this is going a couple of weeks ago, but the Zeke fumble, the defender, Zeke is elbow on the ground. They try to move the ball out of his hand. It was and eventually gets it out of it after his elbow is down. Then they're trying to explain why they called the fumble. They're going, well, the defender had his hand on the ball, and kind of, if you look, it kind of moves. It kind of moves. But then Aaron Rodgers, he's running, and then he just pushes the ball, like that, pushes the ball towards the ground. He looked like he was going to dribble, so then this is what, if this was Romo or Dak, this is what they would have said. They would have gone, well, you gotta make like you're throwing the ball. You cannot just push the ball down and go. You gotta make like you're throwing the ball, because the defender touched the ball, touched his arm. He said, "Oh well, it could have been moving." There's nothing like that. So I had to vent. I went to Mosh's hangout, vent. Told some of the guys, Space Cowboy, and the Cowboy, and the other guys, that while it was great to make would have been great to make a statement game. Now we just made it that much more important to win the division now. Unless other teams is fully flat out, we got that's the first goal anyway. But this is now, it's like, that's to get into the playoffs. We gotta win the division now. That's the only way gonna happen. So yeah, I might post some videos up. Positive, negative, whatever. But we on to the Jets. After this, let's get on to the Jets. We gotta win the game. All right. Mahalo for watching. Paniola boys, and like always, go Cowboys.